Welcome to New York City. The city's so nice, they named it twice, right? New York, New York. The Raptors getting set to take on the Brooklyn Nets in the borough of Brooklyn. Paul Jones and Sherman Hamilton. And Sherman, the Raptors looking to make history tonight at the halfway point. If they win tonight, 28-13, which would be the most wins ever in franchise history at the halfway point. They've already matched the 27 from 2014, so it's on the way up still.
Yeah, an improvement from last year, which was complete success for this team going to the Eastern Conference Finals. So it really paints an interesting picture moving forward. Having said that, they have some work to do. This Brooklyn Nets team that they faced just recently created a lot of problems through 3 quarters, and they had to play some heroic fourth quarter basketball to beat this team. So you got to clean some things up if you want to get that W.
Well, Brooklyn is a team, Sherm, that we talked about it. They rely heavily on the 3, and they're one of those teams where we don't have anything else, so we'll pitch 3s, you can make 2s, and we'll try and stay in the game. And for 3 quarters against the Raptors, it was a 1-point game at 90-89 because of that strategy.
Yeah, they lead the league in 3-point attempts, so they're going to shoot a volume of 3s, and they're hoping to make them because their 3-point percentage is not where it needs to be. But having said that, you know their strength. They did it against you a couple days ago, and they were able to have success through 3 quarters. So what do you have to adjust with? One of the things, you got to chase that 3-point line down, but you can't give the paint up. The other side of it is we've seen Dwayne Casey go big with his starting lineups. Well, those bigs are really trained and intrinsically learned to go to the basket and to protect the paint. Those guys are on the 3-point line, so you got to change habits and get them to realize in transition, on dribble penetration, not get sucked into the paint, make sure they close out the 3-point line and contest those shots. If you keep Brooklyn away from making 3s, they don't have much else to go to.
All right, Raptors 3-4 on the first night of back-to-back, also 3-4 on the second night, and you're looking at, people will say, well, it's a Brooklyn-Philly back-to-back. Not so fast. We talked about Brooklyn and how close they were after 3 quarters, and the Sixers are starting to play. Sherman, it's important to try and play the good quarter early and maybe try and get some rest for guys like Lowry and DeRozan.
Oh, no question about it, and this is something that I'm sure Dwayne Casey and the whole team has talked about. They need to be a better team off the jump. We saw them do a great job in the 3rd quarter in the last game, really shutting things down, but they've got to do it in the 1st quarter, and I think if you're going to be considered an elite team consistently, you have to understand who you are and how to get it done. They need to be a team that establishes tone early in the game and take everything that Brooklyn feels is their strength away early, and really, I think you have to really impose your will against the Nets in order to close it out on their court.
Don't let them think that they have a chance. You can see the game tonight, 7:30 on TSN, and hear it on Sportsnet 590 The Fan.